invitation for our CBE. I think I'll allow for 5 minutes. It's 5:30. Since today is a working day, I know some people may be quickly moving from the office to try to join this session. So let's just give 5 minutes for our colleagues to join. Then I start at 5:30. If I have Michael and I'm with the ASPA team. Would like to take us through this evening's session, the induction or introduction to our CBE platform. As we all know, ICA, as part of the announcements last year or late last year, is the fact that ICA exams will be moving on to, ICA examination will be gradually moved to a computer-based exam, starting with level 1, and then gradually level 2 and level 3 will face on in also to an electronic-based exam or computer-based exam. So as part of our innovative or being upfront, ASPA has created a CBE exam platform, a computer-based exam platform, which we introduced somewhere last year. I think this will be our second time of running the CBE for our intervention program, where we use the online-based or computer-based exam to sort of acclimatize our students with how the exam is going to be, and then also as a form of revision for the upcoming exam. So this session is just to take us through the process of logging onto the platform, how to log on, how to create, how to take your exam, and then some do's and don'ts that you need to take care of whilst you are on this platform. And we pray that those of us on the final level will escape the CBE exam of ICA. Amen. That means we are passing within the shortest possible time before the CBE exam rollout gets to us. So we'll start. So usually we have 2 ways of logging on to the CBE. Now, your CBE cannot just be activated. We have to add you to the setting, okay? And currently, students that are being added to the setting are students that have registered for intervention, which most of us on this call happen to be or are our intervention students. So once the exam is set and then the invitation is sent, you will get an invitation to actually click where you can just click on and then write your paper. But we also advise that you learn how to log into the system before that day, because based on experience, we realize that some students will have challenges on the day at the time the exam is supposed to start. And that is where we have our challenge. And usually the system will start reading its time way or right on the time where you are supposed to start. So no matter what your challenges may be, your time may be eaten by these challenges you are facing. So we want to introduce you to this program and then how you log in so that you start acclimatizing yourself before the D-Day. Okay, so I'll share my screen. 1 second. All right. So Ike, let me know if my screen is being shared. I'm not too certain.
No, it's not visible yet. Okay, it's fine now.
All right. Okay. So when you open your browser, the address is cbe.aspaexecutiveinstitute.com. Now, once you open that page, it opens the login page, and the interface is this simple. So you log in with your email address and password, and you log in, okay? Or you create an account. But for those of us who have this program or who are on the intervention program, we don't need to go through this process of creating an account. What you do is you open your app, because your registration in the app is tied onto this platform. Okay, so you open your app. So this is
Sorry,
my
lost
app.
your screen again.
Yeah, because I'm trying to share my app screen. So let me know if my app screen is showing.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. So this is my app, and if I come to ICAG program and I go to my March intervention, you notice that I have this one subject registered for, which is financial reporting. Now, my registration is tied to my CBE registration. So on the home page where I have ICAG, CITG, if I come all the way down, you see CBE Portal. Now I can click on the CBE Portal, and you see the first link here says, well, go to CBE Portal. Now when you click on this, it establishes a link between your account and the CBE Portal. So you notice the message I'm getting. It says, login link has been sent to your email. I don't know if you can see that. I think it should allow some people to talk so I can get feedback.
Sure.
Otherwise, yeah. You're able to see the login, right?
Yes, we can see clear. Yes, sir, we can.
Yes, yeah.
It tells you login link has been sent to your email address, right? So once you click on OK, I need to open my email. So I will share my screen. Okay, so you notice I get an email which says, well, hello, you have received a request to sign into Aspire Executive using blah, blah, blah on this date. If you want to sign in as click on the link below. So I click on this link. Now, when I click the link, it will automatically log me into the CBE portal. Let's see how it works. I'm unable to share my full screen. I don't know why. I have to be sharing window by window. So once I click that link, I wait, and you notice that it signs me straight into the CBE portal. So I didn't need to provide an email address. I didn't need to provide a password. Once I go into my app, and I click go to CBE portal, and then it sends the link to my email. Once I go to that email and click the link, I don't need to provide a username or password, because it is creating a link between your app account and your CBE account. So that becomes a bit long if you always want to. So meaning that if you have the app on your phone, you always have to go to your phone, go to the CBE portal and say, go to CBE portal. It will now send you a link in your email, and immediately you click on the email. You don't need to sign in into the CBE portal, okay? It will log you straight into the CBE portal. If you notice, I didn't have to put a username or a password. Once I clicked on that link, it logged me in directly. And then you see here, I have my profile with my email address, and then also gives me the exam that has been assigned to me. So currently, I created a mock exam, ICAG mock trial exam, which is due at 6 p.m. I can view only when the exam starts. Okay, so it tells me all that, but I can't start it because it's not time. Okay. Now, when it's time and I view, I can actually start the exam. And then this has a duration of 90 minutes. Okay. I could check my results after the exam. I could check my performance after the exam. Most of the exams are multiple choice, and so you just have to select the answers, and then at the end of the exam, it tells you your mark. Now, those of us who would like to log in directly, okay, let's say you have a username and a password, you can just put in your email and then your password and put it in. There's a way to go around it. So meaning that once you click the link in your app and it gives you the link in your email, which you use to open the portal, what you can do is to go onto your profile and click on reset password. Now, once you reset this password, it sends a link to your email. It tells me password link has been sent to my email. Now, when I go into my email, let me share that. Share. You notice that I have a new email that says reset password. It sends me a link to reset my password for the CBE Portal platform. When I click on this, it opens the web browser again, and I just have to put in a new password. So it says reset password for Michael.that. I put in my new password. Let's say I just put in password and I say save. Continue. So now what this means is that now anytime I come to the portal, I can decide to put in my username and the password that I just changed, because I changed my password, to log in, and it will log me in automatically. So in this case, because I know the username and the password, I don't need to go into the app to now go and click go to CBE for me to get the link before joining. So in your first login, I would advise that you go through the app, click go to CBE Portal. When it sends you the link and you log in, once you log in into the portal, put in your own password so that going forward, you can use your own email and your own password to just log in directly into the portal. Now, let me see an example. Let me see if I can just create, let's see here, start. Next. Okay, the time is not up, so it's not allowing me. Anyway, previous, back. Probably I just need to create a new one, confirm. Is it 6 p.m. yet? Not yet. All right. So that is how you log into the portal the first time, and also create your new password so that going forward, you don't need to do the access through the app. Okay. Any questions at this stage? Any questions? I think I have a few hands. Salim's hand is up. Mr. Lotu, and then Daniel Gabriel.
It was a buzz time, sorry.
Okay, Farouk Osman.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Hello, Rahman.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Can I talk?
I can hear you. Kindly go ahead.
Please. What I want to say is briefly of a little digression, but you see this as mobile app. Yes, there's one mobile app. Look, the last time I complained about the fact that when you are just playing the downloaded video and your hand touches the red button up there, and it just goes off, and you need to re-download again.
Okay, it's something I'm looking at.
Sir, you promised me. that you are
Yes,
going
I did
to
promise you.
work on
It's
it
an
so that
update. It's
then
an
you can.
update that is pending.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's why I worried you small. Thank you.
you're welcome. Farouk Osman, Francis Gajepo.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah, Gajepo, sorry.
Please, I want to find out when exactly is the computer-based exam going to start?
Okay, I think every subject has their own schedule, and the schedules will be communicated appropriately. I think each subject has when it will happen, but it's early on the call. Ellie.
Yeah, it's on the intervention flyer.
Okay.
If you look at the intervention flyer, there is every subject has their specific day, so it's there.
Okay, so is it going to be only objectives?
For now, it's just objectives. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Because the reason why it's objective is because we may not have the time to mark and give you back your answers via the portal. So for now, it's an objective test, but we'll make it in such a way that it is very logical and quite tough, so that you can be able to appreciate some of the issues you've already done. And the approach is that once you are done, it's able to give you your score immediately after you are done with the exam. Is that okay? Because if you want to allow you to provide the responses to the answers via the typing mode, we may not have the chance to mark it. I hope you are getting it. And the time is also very due. So we'll use the multiple choice approach. We've done it in the past and it has been useful. If you go through it, it can really remind you of some of the things you have learned so far. So that's what we are doing so for now. But the system can be able to allow all forms of exam in terms of exhibits. We are even using this for CIMA. Is that okay? But for now, we are not having that capacity to now conduct an exam, pick up the answers you have provided via the type mode so as to go and mark and give you your score. It may be quite, I don't think, realistic to do that now. So for now, we can use the multiple choice to conduct it based on the syllabus that we are about to be examining on. And I think that should be perfect. So for example, when it comes to financial reporting, corporate reporting, you may have some questions on IFRS where you have a scenario and then you may have to actually do your computation on your calculator or something and then make a selection of your subject or of the objective that will answer the question for you. Exactly. If it is case study, also the same. There will be a question on a particular model and you may want to choose which of them fit into the particular model. So we've done it before. We have questions on it. And I'm sure when we go through, you'll actually be excited about it. Thank you.
Okay. There's a question.
Please.
It said
My hand is up.
one Maxwell. Maxwell says advanced tax was supposed to be this evening. Would it still come on? I'll have to check with your lecturer and I'll give you feedback. Okay. And it's the mock exam a one take. So it's a one time. If you don't even submit it and the time is up, the system automatically submits it. So meaning when you start the exam, sometimes it will require you to put on your camera as a way of security to ensure that the person taking the exam is the one supposed to take the exam. Also, it's time bound based on the time that the universal time that is set in the system. And if it's a 1 hour paper, once the time starts and it's 1 hour, it logs you out and it submits the paper. So there are a lot of automated functions that are being released gradually. But for now, the system is actually active for you to be able to take your exam. So let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, I have a question.
Okay, please go ahead.
As in the time for the exam, let's say if it's 6 p.m.
Okay.
and I didn't start at 6 p.m. Is the time running automatically that probably at 7 it stops, or at the time it starts when it calculates to the 1 hour?
No, it's a universal time. So it's 6
Okay,
p.m.
so
for
6 is
everybody.
6. It starts.
Yes,
7, it
it
goes off.
starts. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
So
how it
okay.
Mike,
works.
let me respond to that. So
Okay.
the exam, you cannot decide when you want to write the exam. It's supposed to be unified. So if we say
Okay.
that the exam is running at 8 p.m., everybody should be able to go to the portal. And our advice, we use our laptops to give it that level of decency and seriousness. So use your laptop, log into a web browser, find a conducive environment, and start the exam at the same time that everybody is supposed to be on that portal. It will start together at the same time and will end all together at the same time. So we expect that tomorrow we'll have advanced tax and financial reporting. Advanced tax was supposed to be tonight, but obviously because of the orientation, we are shifting it to tomorrow. So we expect that tomorrow we have the session for financial reporting and specifically advanced tax. And we are going to do it at a time that is very convenient, that is late in the evening, so that everybody can be calm and rested at wherever they are, so that they can be able to run it. So tomorrow we are likely to run the advanced tax and the financial reporting maybe from 8:30 p.m. in the evening to exactly 9:30. So we expect it to be done in 1 hour. Exactly. So 8:30 to 9:30
Please,
tomorrow.
how many
Advanced.
questions are we supposed to answer?
Don't worry, leave that discretion to us. But it's expected to be something that should be done within an hour. If you are done before an hour, so be it. You can review your question and submit. But just bear in mind that once you submit, you have an automatic score of what you have done. And obviously, that ends the exam so as to know what you have done so far. So that is it. And one of the key things is to know how to log in, which Mike has dealt with. Very important is that your login credential, for those of us who have registered for intervention, your login credential is unique. Go to your app on your phone, look for the CBE portal, go in there, and then click to access or visit your CBE portal. Once you click on it, it sends an email directly to your mail. And once you go into your mail on your laptop, you click on it, and then it gives you direct access into the CBE portal. Exactly. So if you are registered for intervention, your login credential is obviously going to be sent to your mail. How do you get it? Go to the app, go to the CBE portal interface. And when you click on it, you can click that you want to have access to the CBE portal. Once you click it, it sends an email to your mail. You click on that link in your mail, it directly sends you to the CBE platform automatically. Because the reason is because your email address is the unique identification to know the subject that you are supposed to write the exam for. The exam you are writing is linked to your email. So if you registered for FR Man Accounting for Intervention, it is linked to your email. And that is the only exam you are going to write. So when you go to the app, go to CBE Portal and click on Visit CBE Platform, it sends a mail to your inbox. A link is there. Click on it. It takes you automatically to the CBE Portal in your web browser. And I expect you to do that on your laptop. And once you get there, you may have the interface like as Mike has said. Exactly. Once you have the interface, your job is to what? Is to, what do you call it? Assign. The exam will be assigned to you. So you just click on it and start your work at the time that is expected to start. And there are some students that sometimes go there when the exam has not yet been assigned and it's not time for it and start panicking and start putting a lot of noise or messages out there. The exam is unified starting at the same time. So when you visit the portal or the web browser and your exam is not yet assigned, please, it automatically means we haven't yet started. It will start exactly at the time it's expected to start, and it will end exactly at the time it's expected to end. If you are done and you submit your responses, it's not a problem. It ends within your own time. But we expect that everyone to maximize the time allotted and be able to finish within the time specified. Is that clear? So it's a unique arrangement, as I said, a novelty for what we are doing. And the portal is mirroring one of the best CBE platform used by the global providers of tuition, or actually, I don't want to mention their name, but we have mirrored one of the most reputable professional bodies that conduct professional exams online. And we are actually ahead of the game. We have implemented this. There are so many options in there, as I've said, but for now, we are only allowing the multiple choice question. With time, once our students get used to it, we may open up some of the other aspects where you may want to provide responses to your answers via a type mode where you put your answers in a test format. We have other options where you may have some exhibit given to you. We even have the opportunity to use calculators in your browser, and then also the possibility of introducing a camera to supervise that you are not actually being supported or helped whilst the exam is being conducted. So there's so much, actually, I would say, that is workable within this particular platform. Is that clear? So for now, we are only using one aspect, which is the multiple choice. With time, we'll roll out the other phases so that we can all be able to have a good appreciation of what it means to conduct the professional exams online until we get to the point where the institute also rolls out their platform, and we expect to have some convergence with what we have and what the institute have, and obviously our students will be better off. Thank you. So Mike, if you have any more questions, you can deal with it, and then we make progress. Yeah. Any more questions from anybody? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, yes, sir. It's a quick one. So per the timetable, we are supposed to have CR exam tomorrow, but I think you mentioned FR and another paper coming up tomorrow. So when is
Well,
CR?
FR and CR will write the same exam. Ellie, correct me if I'm wrong.
So normally we run FR and CR together, but maybe what I'll do is that I'll make that decision. Maybe we may have to split it. Is that okay?
Okay.
Since now we have improved. Last sitting, we made FR and CR write the same exam at the same time because we were testing the IFRS. So there's a lot of convergence in there regarding the IFRS. So we will actually made the two write the exam together, but this time we will have to split it. So CR may write over the weekend. Exactly. As I said, we need to just be flexible. Exactly. Even though on the timetable we are supposed to write today or tomorrow, let's just be open-minded. I will surely communicate in advance prior to the date we are supposed to write. Exactly. So for now, I would say tomorrow FR will write, advanced tax will write. For CR, we can look at pushing it towards the weekend. Exactly. Since we have a lot of meetings on the weekend, we can do it over the weekend before we write the exam on Monday. So that should be fine. Yeah. Right.
I think Maxwell has a concern. He said some of them are writing almost similar subjects. So CR, ATX, and then AA. And so if CR is writing the same exam as FR,
I think we have a lot of appreciation for that. Is that okay? So that's why we said tomorrow FR and ATS should run, which obviously is not a paper that is converging. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Very good. So that's why I'm saying that even though we have a timetable for the CBE, just allow for that flexibility. Exactly. We may just notify a day before, and then everybody gets ready for it the next day. And as I said, we are running it in the evening, 8:30 to 9:30, 1 hour full blast. You are on the laptop behind your PC. I recommend behind your PC, ready to write the exam that will be assigned to you, as I said. And make sure that you are very much serious about it. It mirrors your seriousness towards the exam and can really help you to appreciate issues. Exactly. Most people give us a lot of good feedback from what we did last sitting. A lot of the issues that they had subjected themselves to in the CBE were issues that actually were tested in the exam. So it's a good reminder of what you have learned and whether if that issue is put in a multiple choice form, you can be able to select the right answer. So that is it. Right. Any more questions?
Yes.
Farouk, go on.
Yeah, please, I want to find out, it is a norm that when you come to the exams class, 30 minutes after they've started the exam, you may not be allowed to write the exams. How is it implemented in these CBE exams?
Currently, it is not. So it's a bit flexible currently. As Ellie said, we even have features where your camera has to be on. I don't know if you saw the instruction when I was scrolling through. So it says webcam recording, yes. Okay. But all these have not been enforced yet because we are still going through the trial stages of ensuring that this product works. Okay. Now, once we get all the inputs and everything working, we will activate all the securities around it. Now, that will also include that 30 minutes. So meaning that you can't even start the exam if it's 30 minutes after. So that all that will come to play. But currently, we just want you to experience the online process. Let's see how it goes. Also learn from the questions that you are being asked to see how you can relate to them. And then, yeah, we take it from there.
Thank you very much.
Dominic, I think you were speaking before.
Yes, thank you very much. My question is, when I'm done with the exam, when I'm done.
I don't know if I'm the only one not hearing you.
Hello, can you
I
hear me?
think
Can you hear me
it's
now?
better now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
get to see my results. Hello.
I think when he wants to speak, then his internet is breaking up or something.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
It's
Dominic,
faint.
it's very faint. We can't hear you actually. Maybe you can put your question in the type or the Q&A box. That should help everybody so that we don't avoid the breakage. So just type it in the inbox. Mike will read it out and we sort it out. Okay.
Jeremiah.
Right, Mike. Any other hands up? Any other?
Jeremiah. Okay.
Ellie,
I
can
think,
I
go
ask?
ahead, Salim.
Yeah, please, as you said, that the CBE exams, when you're going to write, you've already registered for the intervention, when you go on the app, you see the CBE over there. So I quickly checked on the app and I could see that on my portal, I don't have any CBE. So I just wanted to confirm if that will be affected on the D-Day of the exams.
No,
or
you
supposed
need to
to.
update
It's there
your-
already.
It's already here on your front. Okay.
Well,
Mike,
am I using
display
the
it.
old version?
Display them.
Update
Oh no,
your-
it can be. It can be. I don't think so.
No,
It
it's
can
Because
be.
not.
I'm
So
not
Just
seeing
scroll down.
CBE.
on your
Scroll down.
homepage,
Scroll down.
on your homepage,
On the
scroll
main
down,
interface.
the CBE. I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see it clear.
Okay, so where you have hello, I'm sure your name is Salim or Adams. Where you have Salim or Ada, hello, Salim, just scroll down. You have ICAG, CITG, Executive Training, Ask Sigmund, and then the CBE Portal. You should have it there.
I
Otherwise,
wish I
it will
could share
mean
my
that you are using a very old version of the app,
Yeah,
and I will
yeah.
advise you to update.
So please, how do I update using the BlueStacks?
Okay, so BlueStacks, you go to your Play Store, okay, or I will just advise you go. You are using a Windows machine, right?
Yes, yes.
So let me show you. Just go to. Let me show you this. You know your Windows market.
Come again.
You don't know your. Do you know your Windows market?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so if you go to your Windows market, just download the latest version. Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
In the Windows market, just type as Executive Institute. In this case, you don't need BlueStacks. Okay, so just type as Executive Institute and download. Okay, this is still work in progress. Things like saving to the machine is not working well. Otherwise, you can still stream online and do everything, but you can't save the videos yet. It's still something that is being worked on. You can do this directly, and then you don't need to use the BlueStacks. Otherwise, in BlueStacks, then you have to go to your Play Store inside BlueStacks, and then do an update from there. As if you want to download the app again, you in this time around you will not see download, but you will see update, and you click on that, and you should be fine.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Hello, Michael. Please can you hear me now? This is Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic. Yeah, say what?
Okay.
I can hear you now.
So my question is, after taking the exam, I get to see my results right after.
Yes, immediately. Yeah.
So my question is, if I choose answer A and the results is B, do I get to see the explanation why it is B?
Explanation, no, but you get to see the answer.
Okay. But another concern is, can we also get to the point where, since I have access to the CBE portal, I can get in anytime and take the paper, take the mock exam anytime I want to. I mean, maybe multiple or different exams that I want to take, because I might want to take it more to improve myself and know that I'm ready for the paper.
Okay, it's somewhere we'll get to, but for now it's just one sitting you have to do. There's the possibility of setting up several exams at which you take at will. I think Ellie spoke about it last sitting, where we populate exams in the CBE and you can access it at any time, write it when you want to write it, take several trials and be sure you're okay. Yes, we have that capability, but for now, we only set one exam for the purpose of intervention.
All right, thank you. I think this is awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, Dominic.
Hello, Michael.
Yes, sir. Ima.
Please, I don't know whether this thing, you have discussed this already, but then I was having a network challenge, so let me just ask my question.
Okay,
all this while I've been using my phone in doing our Zoom and then the classes, but now it seems we are saying that we should use our laptop in writing the exam.
Please use your laptop to write the exam. You can't write exam on your phone. So when you're writing the exam and someone calls you on the phone, what do you do? If it's a lecture, fine, you know that you get the recording. But if you are using your phone and someone calls you, it takes you off the screen. And one of the security features is that you don't even have to change your screen, because once you switch screens, the system automatically logs you out and submits your exam.
Good. But during the initial stage, we asked to identify one device that we want to use. So in this case, how do I switch from the phone to the laptop one?
The CBE, you get the mail you get the link in your email. So you just have to log on to your email on your PC and then click on it. It's web-based. It's not in the app like your meetings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So any browser, it will just open in any browser.
Mike, I think for those who want to write on their phone, we extremely advise against that. We would extremely advise against that, because in all seriousness, we expect that you have a well-established approach to write this exam on a laptop, a PC, quite disciplined to be able to provide responses. Don't take it like a usual questionnaire that you are answering. If you want to get a serious outcome, give it a serious outlook. Is that okay? Yeah.
Please, could you summarize the whole matter again? Ellie, can you summarize the whole matter again? Someone is asking.
I think that should be it. Let me just do the summary and then we shut down.
Okay.
A lot has been said. So thanks to everybody. ASPA Leader in Innovation has a CBE platform for all students writing the March 2024 exam. Now, the CBE is not expected to, test you based on your capacity to write the exam. It's just a mock test, but in an electronic form. We are aiming to ensure that we build capacity of our students in readiness for the Institute rolling out a CBE exam, which obviously will be rolled out from next year. Since our syllabus has been launched, we expect the Institute to also roll out the CBE platform in line with the new syllabus, and that is going to start from next year. And it will take a roadmap. The Institute is starting at level 1, and it's expected that all levels will also scale up to write their exams on a CBE platform. Now, before the Institute goes in that direction, we are in the lead trying to find a way to get our students acquainted with a CBE exam approach. And that is what we seek to achieve. So we want to ensure that as we have taught all our students through the intervention program, we want to see how best they could provide answers to some multiple choice questions via electronic platform. And that is why we have created this platform with a lot of features. But for now, the focus is to run only multiple choice. The exams we expect to happen in the evenings from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30, 1 hour exam. And the approach we are having is that anyone who have registered for intervention will only take the exams that they have registered for the intervention. So what happens is that if you want to write the exam, go into your mobile app, look for the CBE portal on your interface, click on it. Once it opens, you can click on the button that should take you to the CBE portal. Once you click on it, it automatically sends you a login details that should be in your mail. Once you have that in your mail, we advise that open your mail on your laptop. Is that clear? Click on that link you have in your mail, and it will automatically send you into your browser on your laptop, where you are taken directly into the Aspire CBE platform, and you can see the exam that will be assigned to you once it is time to start writing the exam. I repeat, once you click on your CBE portal on your app and get your login details in your email, log into your email on your laptop, click on the link, and it will open the CBE platform in a browser on your laptop. And once the exam has been assigned to you, immediately the exam is assigned and it's time to start. You click on it and you begin to write your exam. And within an hour, if you are done, you are able to get your score immediately after the exam. You know how you are fair in providing the answers. Is that clear? So basically, that is the summary of what we want to put across this evening. And we expect everybody to at least log in, try and do the login now to see if you can access your portal on your phone as well as on your laptop, so that when the time of the exam begins, you don't do this when we are about to start the exam. Exactly, because it can be frustrating when you are doing this at the time when everybody has started, because the exam is going to be a unified starting time. We are all going to start at the same time and we will all end at the same time. So please take note of that. From 8 o'clock, we'll start dropping the reminders till it gets to 8:30, and then we kick off. From 8:30 to 9:30, you are expected to deliver your answers, and then we are done. And as we have earlier communicated, we'll start tomorrow, advanced tax and financial reporting will start their exam tomorrow. And the other ones will be communicated as and when we go ahead. And then we will ensure that everybody have their session to write their exam. So on that note, thanks to everybody who has made time to join us. And we wish you a very, very, very great experience using our CBE platform for your exams. Thank you all and have a blessed evening. Bye.
Hey, my hand has been up. Hello?
Bye-bye.
Please speak.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Uncle Sigmund.
Thank you, Ellie.
I miss you, Papa.
Hello, Michael.
Hi, Martina. Is it
Yes.
Martina?
Yes, Martina. Yes. Mine has to do with eligibility to write the CBE. I have a friend who is so excited about the CBE, but
Okay.
she's not on intervention at the moment.
Okay.
So how will she be able to write?
Please send Ellie a private message. I'm sure he may have a package for such students.
Okay, all right, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Have a good evening.